Who said there was a limit to breakfast creativity? Hi, welcome to today's episode of In the Kitchen, Keeping It Real. I'm your host, Ariyele, and today we're making sweet potato, fried banana, toasted pecan breakfast. Swoon-alicious. I know, you guys are always waiting for the swoon, and one day I'm going to change it up for you and you're not going to know what happened. This breakfast is the quintessential example of the phrase, less is more. Here we have one pre-cooked sweet potato. I'm literally gonna cut this guy in half. He's nice and soft. And when I've got my oven on and I have other things that could be cooked off in it, like tortilla chips, like roasting pears, like a sweet potato, I'm gonna throw those into the oven at the same time. So I'm getting 3 times the amount of food out of my oven for 1 time's worth of work. One firmish banana, that's how I like them, but you can go however you want. And I'm gonna cut this guy in half, and this is gonna go down in the pan. This breakfast, to me, you're gonna wake up in the winter, you're gonna eat this breakfast, and you're gonna think you're in the Caribbean. No joke, swear to God. Coconut oil, sweet potatoes, fried banana, ooh, toasted nuts, and look at how quick this is. If you've got the sweet potatoes on hand, you can use some of them for some dinner, and now, in this case, you're using them for breakfast. Chop our nuts, get them in a toasting pan, and we're done. How amazing, how phenomenal. And it's something that I would recommend for all the moms out there who have some celiac kids and they have to start cooking for them. And I recommend it specifically because the sweetness in the potato, the sugariness in the banana, which are they're all natural sugars, fruit sugars, are going to help your kid wean off of that sugary sweet cereal that they may be used to. You too. And it's got such a change up that it's just like, you know, my man Sean Doolittle pitching the 8th inning last night with his friggin' amazingness. Boom, he's just throwing those change ups and mother be swinging. And that's how you're going to feel. Your taste buds are going to be swinging. And I mean in the best possible way possible ever. So now these are getting a little cooked down. I'm just going to peek over. They look nice and a little bit of brown there. And I'm going to use, I could use my knife, but I'm just going to use this spoon. Give them another flip-saroonie. Oh, the sugar and the banana. Oh, yeah. All the work gets done for you right here, right now. So phenoms. And you know, I gotta say, I'm all for breaking the tropes of breakfast. You wouldn't think bananas, sweet potatoes, and nuts for breakfast, but let's break away from the norms and the stereotypes and get us some awesome, different, outside of the box, and I mean the cereal box breakfasts, okay? Because I don't know about you guys, but the amount of sugar that gets added, white processed sugar, corn syrup, that gets added to our food, it's like our taste buds are all doped up. And when you start limiting that stuff, when you start cutting down those processed foods and watching your white sugar content, you're gonna notice that this breakfast is gonna be off the charts, delicious and sweet to you. Other things as well. I could not, today, if you were to buy me a thing of yogurt with some fruit in it, that's what and I've made that face. I could not eat it. It's just too much for me. And we're done, okay? We want to talk about tasty. We're talking tasty. We want to talk about breaking away from the standard classics and getting really creative. We're doing that too. So I'm going to just give this guy a nice little slice. I like it all like, almost like mashy. You don't have to do it that way, but that's the way I like it. It's already cooked, you know, so you're just giving it that little coconut flavor. And on top of there, my bananas. Do you see that, guys? Oh, if you could smell it in here, your kids are going to run to the table for this. And your toasted nuts. The crunch from the nuts, and the mush from the banana, and the potato still has some firmness. There's some body and some texture, and it's not all mush mush. Voila. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, watching today's episode, Sweet Potato Breakfast. And let me ask you this, what's your favorite nut to toast? Ciao.